You're such an asshole.
Good morning, children. He always said, hello, children. You never say good morning. We're going to have a cigar first. I'm going to show you how to light a cigar. It's been cut. This is the right kind of cigar. Cusano M1. Best cigars ever. You char the cigar first. Then you rotate it. These are the perfect cigars because they light perfectly. They stay lit. The draw is easy. The flavor is uncomparable. It is a $3.50 cigar in Arizona. There's the taxes all over there. Okay. A young man writes, "Hey Aaron, please keep my name anonymous. I have a video request. I'm reaching out to you because I need to hear things as they are. I've asked a few of my friends about it and their responses varied, but none went far enough. I may need a kick in the butt. The situation is I met a girl online, no harm in that. We started chatting, quickly exchanged numbers. We have a lot in common, intelligence level, sense of humor, age, ideas, general values, both looking for the same thing in a relationship, marriage, and a family. I then proceed to call her and we have a great conversation over the phone. This is so like middle school, but you guys are, I don't mind mentioning your age, you're 26. This is like middle school stuff with the internet. I know, these precious snowflakes, you have to slowly meet them. We end the conversation with her thanking me for calling her and mentioning how much she enjoyed talking, and she looks forward to chatting the next day. But that doesn't happen. She withdraws and there's barely any communication the following days. A couple days later, I reach out to ask her out on a date, which we both had shown interest in earlier, but she replies she isn't in a good state and is still saddened by her recent breakup. Her ex left her a couple months ago to move and focus on his career, as far as you know anyway. She mentions she doesn't really want to talk to any men at the moment. Well, then why did she talk to you? So there's line number 2, 3, 4, whatever we're up to. But was still on the fence about making an exception and meeting with me because she did have an interest and trust my intentions. I said I would respect her decision and that I'd give her some space and privacy. My intuition tells me she's being truthful. I have no reason to doubt. No, she just lied to you multiple times. One painfully so, one provably so. She said, I am not ready to talk to men, yet she talked to you. My intuition tells me she's truthful. I have no reason to doubt the legitimacy of what she's saying. If anything, I appreciate that she did early on rather than lead me on further and then tell me she's not done kidding over her ex. Is that the standard, how long it's gone? That, oh, she only let me on a little bit, so that's good. Is that the low standard we're holding women to today? Issue, I'm distracted and torn. Intellectually, I know I should walk away. I've read and heard quite a bit from you, Molyneux, Richard Cooper. Why you favor the Canadians? Why don't you like us Americans? The Rich Cooper and Stephen Molyneux. Canucks, the both of them. About the topic. Even reading The Rational Mail by Rollo Tomasi. But my emotional, you got emotions still, huh? Well, you are 26. Oh, that'll soon be kicked out of you. But my emotional side is still very powerful and stubborn. I genuinely was into this girl. What I need help with is the following. Do I have any hope in this going anywhere? Should I try to make it work, even if it's later on in life? Okay, we'll answer this question first. No, you do not stand a chance because she doesn't like you. And there's any one of a number of reasons that could explain her behavior. She was drunk. Girls sometimes are just in the mood and the next time they're not. She's got mental issues. She's bipolar. She just wanted the attention. She's emotionally unstable. It could be a combination, but it could be a combination of these things. But here's what it is. It only doesn't matter the why. The why doesn't matter. All that matters is what is. And that is you have a childish, petulant individual leading you on and not acting like a mature adult. And I know you, but because it happened to me, happens to every guy, you boys' penises or peni clouds the judgment of this. Like, would you accept this behavior from a male friend? Would you accept this behavior from a guy? No, you'd be like, dude, what the fuck? Get the fuck out of here. But oh, there's a chance you might get your dick wick, and now you act like a fucking tool. You disrespect yourself. This is, and you waste your time, and you tax yourself psychologically, and in the words that you use, emotionally. But again, don't worry, that will soon be kicked out of you. So no, it has nowhere to go, and no, you shouldn't try to make it work, and you should respect yourself. Where'd the cursor go? I can't see it on this side. And you should respect yourself and not waste any more time with this vile person. Like I said, I don't care what her problem is. I don't care their mom, she's having family issues. That's the new one you millennials like to do. She's having family issues. I'm not over my boyfriend yet. Dude, we heard them all back in the 80s and 90s and aughts. Just move on. 2, am I playing with fire? I have a precedent of falling very hard, very early in relationships. Well, you're a moron, because you probably have nothing else in your life going on. Let's be very clear about that. Guys who fall very hard early on, you do so because you have nothing of value going on in your life. If you had something more important to do, like, oh no, I go climb that mountain, ride that motorcycle, hang out with my friends, pursue this project, get my degree, go to work, in my case, smoke this cigar, but you got nothing else going on in your life. That's why you try, because you want to fill it up with this girl. That's why you lower your standards and, it'd be really nice to be better. Dude, you're 26, so you've been going through this at least, a decade? Knock it off. Knock it the fuck off. Stop putting these girls on a pedestal. Stop putting women number one. You could take some advice from MGTOW. Don't become a culty like they do. But you should learn to reprioritize women in your life. They're not number one. You don't get women chasing them. You don't get after them, putting them number one in your life. You have more important shit to do in your life. You go and become a man. You display excellence in various fields, achievement in various fields, and then girls will actually come to you. Or at least when you try to sell yourself to a girl, you're not just, I got nothing else going on except you. You're like, oh, I'm a great swimmer. I'm a great tobacconist. I'm a great mountain climber. I'm a great programmer. Something. Which has ended in both very fulfilling relationships and also a very painful heartbreak. Well, where are those very fulfilling relationships now? So they failed. They all failed. Gotta get the cherry going again on this. So you're playing with fire, but it's yourself and your life on how you just put women first in your life. The woman that you put in there would simply be fuel to a fire that's already happening. And I asked you, do you even know this person exists? You says, have you ever met? You said, that's correct. We have not yet met in person. Well, what the fuck, Yves? That's not his name. We have, however, spoken on the phone. Well, God almighty, that's the millennial equivalent of fucking now, isn't it? I have no reason to believe she's not the one who she claims she is. That's why I was wondering if this is like a catfish or something. As there were enough topics in context in her conversation that check out with me. Let me know if it... No. God, dude, just... No. Here's what's great about women. They'll let you know when they want to go out with you. They won't say it verbally because they're cowards. But they'll say yes to everything. They'll text you back within 30 minutes. They'll call you. In our day, it was callback. They call you back within 30 minutes. They'd show up on dates. They wouldn't flake out. This is pulling a tooth. Why would you like this person? Here's another question. Why would you like a person that lies, is not on time, is not punctual, is not responsible, and has emotional and psychological problems? Why would you like this person? What is wrong with you that you like this person? Again, I know you're a younger man, and the answer is your dick is making the decisions. But this is... You're almost going to be 30 here pretty soon, and the sooner you learn this, and hell, you've read Rollo, you listen to Molyneux, you know Rich Cooper. I mean, is it not sinking in? Can you not override your genetics and your emotions with logic and reality? You got to learn. Ask if it was a girl. That's it. If it was a guy. If this was a guy, would you tolerate this behavior? And the answer is no, you wouldn't, because you don't want to fuck a guy. So that's it. Leave this girl, but more importantly, don't have any torment or emotional heartbreak over this. God almighty, you were only talking to her on the fucking phone. Alright, that's all the old captain got. You guys got questions, the old captain's got answers. AssholeConsulting.com. We'll be doing more from the cigar in the backyard. Toodles.